had killed the market for, of course. So now this had killed the market for, of course.
I'm ready.
By the way, I'd entered a wrong destination. And I'm sorry, by the way, Shimon. I had, of course, having a show on the other part of one of the other media, of course, channels of Blackwood Fire Network. But good evening, everyone. That is that has tuned in to Blackwood Fire Network. My name is INNOSSETU, and I'm broadcasting live from Kampala, Uganda. Yeah, today is, of course, 1st August 2024. This is the 8th month of the year. And of course, in Uganda, it is just they are just 45 minutes past 3 p.m. in the evening. For if you're in, of course, in a country where it is just morning, good morning. For those where it is afternoon, good afternoon. But here in East Africa, they are just 45 minutes past 3 p.m. Yeah, being 1st August, of course, before I go there, if you're watching me on Facebook, Facebook is down. I'm not on Facebook. If you're watching me on Twitter, endeavor to follow and like the page if at all you have not liked yet. And for those that are watching me from YouTube, you're watching me for the first time, endeavor to subscribe this YouTube channel, because even you subscribe, whenever our shows are scheduled and we are coming in, you're notified on your phone, on your laptop, on whatever gadget that you're using, of course, to see me. Yeah, today being, of course, like I was saying, today being 8th August, of course, in Nigeria, of course, the Nigerian youths or Nigerian people at large, of course, organized. Actually, they scheduled protests to this day. Apparently, the situation in Nigeria is protests. Yes, in Uganda, in Kenya, Kenyans had protests. It was a success. In Uganda, it flopped. Protests flopped. In Nigeria, I think it has succeeded. But the government, of course, has not put certain things. However, between the period when these protests were, of course, organized, a lot of changes have been made in, of course, in the Nigeria's government, but not those changes that people really need. But we see that thousands of Nigerians have commenced 10 days of nationwide protests under the banner of End Bad Governance in Nigeria. So starting from today, 10 days, they are going to be protesting. So this demonstration, organized by frustrated young people, aim to address economic hardships, raising or increasing the living costs of living or living costs, and concerns about transparency and accountability in the government. Also, the police brutality. I think that one is under bad governance, police brutality, and of course, corruption. So, President Bola Tinubu acknowledges the right to peaceful protests, but the government remains cautious about the potential disruptions or criminal elements hijacking the movement. So the protesters are calling for various reforms, including, of course, reversing fuel price hikes. The other time I talked about fuel. If at all the fuel prices are hiked, everything in the country hikes. Let it be full. Let it be what everything hikes, because it is fuel that fuels everything in our country. So restoring affordable electricity traffics, that is also among the amendments. Of course, the people want in Nigeria. So reducing import duties, and of course ensuring transparency in public officials, salaries and allowances. So the situation is being closely monitored, and the security agencies have expressed concerns about maintaining control during the protests. So let us, of course, stay informed and see what is happening. Though people in Nigeria apparently have started protesting, people have started moving. It is not like the case like was in Uganda. People have started moving in Nigeria. So I don't want to waste any time. Of course, but I would love to show you what is happening in Nigeria right about now. For those that are missing, of course, if at all you have watched what Nigeria is going through, people have started posting, moving. People have started showing this content. People have started showing this content. Manners people look at this content, and this is something. There are now 10 days of course serious protests in Nigeria. So this shouldn't be taken, of course, unserious, because people in African countries, they are going through a lot of issues. They're going through a lot. However, we are seeing the police of Nigeria is moving along with these people, and they are raising their banners up. They are moving along with these people. But let's hope for changes. Whenever people, of course, protest, there is something that they are discontented about. There is something that is there. There is something they are discontented about whenever they protest. So let's, of course, have a change. Let of course, African governments bring the change the people desire, the change people really need. Why do we wait people to protest? Why do we, of course, wait for people to bring out this content by protesting? Because there are a lot of issues that comes out when, of course, after protesting, like killing. The police goes on killing people, or the military end up killing people. People end up losing their lives. So this should be as an example to all African leaders, because people are now discontented, and of course they are not happy with whatever the governments are doing. So people thought actually these protests in Nigeria, they won't be successful, according to a lot of things and according to a lot of legal issues, because at the first beginning, actually, the High Court of Nigeria banned these protests, but people at least wanted. You can look at the number of people. You can look at those people. There are very many, much many people. All this happened, of course, starting in Tuesday morning, as well as it was morning, boom, early hours of people started moving, showing this content. Oh, look at that guy being played barefooted. Look at this content about African leaders. Imagine having a government which having a president where, of course, they don't care about what people are going through. Yet the real people that, of course, that are affected in a bad way, these are the ordinary people. Because very many, of course, government officials, they don't concern about this, because they don't have everybody is worth this. So let's keep watching and see, of course, how people, of course, in Nigeria are showing this content. Apparently, this protest, they started as peaceful protests. You have not, of course, received any concerns of police beating up people. What? However, there is a way the police controls these people. Like, don't move this side, like don't extend this side. But let's wait and see for these 10 days of these protests in Nigeria, and we see whether the people of Nigeria can get, of course, of course, they can achieve what they want to get out of this outpost protest. Like I said, protesters are calling for various reforms, including university fuel price hikes in Nigeria. Nigeria is a country that, of course, that produces oil. Why is it that we see that the fuel prices are hiking each and every day in Nigeria? Yes, Nigeria produces oil. The main export of Nigeria is, of course, oil, is fuel, which is of course the main export. Why is it that the people within Nigeria they can't of course enjoy this? The other reforms, of course, people want is of course restoring affordable electricity, of course, Italy. African countries, most especially, let me talk about this because Kenya and Uganda. Let me talk about Uganda only. In Uganda, this is a country, of course, that produces its own electricity, even exports, of course, some electricity outside, of course, the country. But electricity is not affordable, the tariffs are not affordable, and on top of that, electricity is unstable. So, the other reform the people of Nigeria want is, of course, reducing import duties, reducing import duties, and of course, ensuring transparency in public officials' salaries and allowances. So, however much the situation is warranted, let the government, of course, bring out, of course, change. Let the government, let the government, of course, African leaders not wait for people to protest, people to show discontent, of course, to bring, of course, these changes among people. Let government, let African leaders, of course, done. People don't like this Nigerian thing is not a serious issue. It is so serious, like I can tell you. Those people are marching like serious in big crowds. Um, like I said at first, these protests, of course, are expected to extend for a 10-day long period. Of course, people in Nigeria, of course, they announced this. Actually, they announced these protests before 8, before August. They said by the start of August, we are going to march to Abuja. We are going to be on the streets of Abuja. We want reforms in the government. Of course, a lot of course, Nigerians are raising, of course, questions like, of course, bad governance that is, of course, characterized by of course, by the corruption within the government, that is, characterized by this brutality, and of course, lack of accountability in Nigeria. Despite of Nigeria being, of course, one of the African countries that of course is still independent, nothing has, of course, happened and has been done yet, of course, towards this, of course, this growing population that is in Nigeria. Yes, South African have problem of the youth. One can ask, where did these people bring those bananas? of course, this of course to of course to extend until of course Tinubu, the current president of Nigeria, of course meets the demand of these people, knows the reason why, of course, these people are protesting, why these people are coming out on streets, of course, to protest and show this content.
I'm like swimming. Calm down. I want to use this place. It's fine. It's fine. Calm down now. Calm down now.
Kò sí nǹkan tó ní ìdí ọkọ̀ máa tẹ̀sán mọ̀ tó ń kékeré náà. Àbí èmi pẹ̀lú every time na ń jà. How you doing now?
It's fine.
Kò ní ìgbà tí máa pariwo ẹni à. Ìdí ọ̀fẹ́ ikú ṣé wọ́n ló rà ni?
I was there. I was there. To the top, I was there. To the top, I was there. Never start before. We cannot die in silence. Bad governance now. We are hungry. We are hungry. Say no to bad governance. Bring back fuel subsidy. Our people deserve better education. Our people are hungry. Our people are dying. They are committing suicide because they don't have food to eat. They don't have food to eat. They don't have food to eat. Our people are hungry. Our people are dying every day. According to Tinubu, it is only Nigerians that should carry the burden of austerity. Him and Shetima, they are sharing money among themselves. Why Nigeria? Akpabio must resign. Akpabio must 21 billion for his residence. 21 billion for the renovation of Shetima's apartments. This government is a government of armed bandits. They are looting the treasures of Nigeria. Subsidy. Let me pass subsidy to Nigeria. Also, they are criminals. Criminals in power. Criminals. Vagabond in power. At the same place. On the same place. At the same place. And then music to one Hello, comrades! Hello, comrades! Please, comrades! But don't worry, it's nothing bad. No problem. Not a problem. Let's keep going. Every year that will come up. I swear. Yes, okay. This one don't be joke. Every day we go to talk about. Oh no, what's the song? Don't tell me I'm not a spice. Only us. All this spice is everything. People don't just come on die. I don't need that. I tell you, sweating no step them. Don't step them. You know what? You know what?
Nigeria. People are still, of course, protesting. People are on streets. People are moving on streets to show this content, of course, of the government, bad governance that is, of course, going on in Nigeria. So a lot, of course, is going on in these protests. So far, we have not, of course, noticed any cases of violence in these protests. There is no one has been killed yet, and there is no, of course, I've not seen any police brutality so far. However, it is expected, of course, these are, of course, these of course protests, sorry, are expected to extend for 10 days, starting from first until they are 10 days. If we count like they are 10 days, until we count 10 days from today. So, like I said at the beginning, people are demanding for decreasing the price hikes, the fuel hikes, the price of fuel hikes. They are of course they're also protesting for accountability. They want for accountability of public servants. Sorry, those people that are working for the government, and the other issues like police brutality, corruption. That of course that is going on in Nigeria. I've had some people moving out saying that they don't eat. The people like they don't eat. They eat one meal a day. People are doing, of course, suicide because of poverty and other issues. So this is a serious issue that shouldn't be taken for granted. That is, of course, that is going on in Nigeria. It is, of course, like the case that happened in Kenya recently. However, the Kenya protests, at least they showed some success. Yes, people are in big numbers. If you can see someone is putting out any bad governance in Nigeria, fix the power sector, reverse tariff, of course, hike, ensure I'm not getting that. Stop corruption. He says that subsidize petrol and the corruption-free subsidy regime, address crude oil theft, and of course arrest someone is putting out. Actually, those are the real issues these people, of course, are protesting for. So let me hope, of course, Nigerians are going to get change out of the 10 days of protesting. But so far, things are so far good, though, of course, the president has not come out to say anything about the current protests, apart from the military officers and, of course, the policemen that we are seeing that are moving around with these people on the streets. No one has been beaten, no one has been tear gassed so far. But the people, of course, are protesting. People are showing this content. What does that mean? Of course, different governments, different presidents. Why do you wait for people to come on streets for you to, of course, to bring, of course, to do what you must do, to deliver service, what you must to do? So Nigerians, Nigerian, as of course, as a country, this is a country, like I said at first, that of course that has oil. The main export of Nigeria is oil, but why is it that we still see fuel prices hiking in Nigeria? It doesn't make sense. So that means that the Nigerian oil was sold already. So people are raising concerns like they want to end the theft of crude oil in Nigeria. I told you, for you to be a good politician within Nigeria, you have to be related to the oil companies in Nigeria. So what does this mean? It means there is a lot of corruption, of course in the Nigeria's oil, because it is partially, of course, controlled by the government. But when you look at all the, of course, the companies, the industries, of course, that with this, of course, industries in Nigeria, these are foreign companies. So there is no way
Hello,
Nigerian people,
hello, hello, hello.
of course, are getting, of course. Of course, there's no way they are getting, of course, any profit out of this. Even the people that are working with him, this stands as a challenge in Nigeria even up to now. So people want that desired. Okay, people want that desired change within the government. So it's high time, of course, African governments wake up because people are waking up. When you look at all these people, I can see young, I can see the youths, I can see old people, I see women, men, all kinds of people. They are coming out on streets to ask for change. So this goes back actually for people. Now look at this old man. This goes back to of course to presidents to understand that they have to deliver. Secondly, the power lies in the hands of the people. Now look at all those people. However much they of course I'm seeing the army, they're holding guns, but they can't stop no one. People are moving like moving on the streets. Though of course protests have not been of course violent so far, but
Hold it like that. Oh, the guy you weren't speaking before.
I guess it like this is the same way, of course, how of course Kenyan protests started. They started in a peaceful way, but as days move on, people get hungry the more. As days move on, people get hungry the more. As days move, people get angry the more. But why can't we, of course, why can't African presidents, of course, work on our own issues? Why don't they address, of course, issues of unemployment? Why don't they address issues of course, the little, of course, minerals that we have within our communities? Why don't they, of course, address these issues and make them African, of course, issues? People are hungry, I said, whenever of course protests as protests move on, people become angry. They have new demands. I'm sure they're going to be demanding something new. It's like just like the Kenyan people. They're going to be demanding something new every day because there are a lot of demands we have. Governments have promised and have failed to fulfill and now. So let's wait for new demands. We are going to wait at this protesting until the end of 10 days in Nigeria.
Now, look at it. Youth are leaders of tomorrow. I'm going to address right now. Youth
are not beggars. They are not too short. Don't give us that. That's not right. Keep the rest of yourself. Keep the rest of our personality. We cannot be without legitimacy. What life that is called our government or stupid government. Do something about it. We are pushing out the war. We are fighting the war like this. But the time the government don't like it. Let me pass the war. You never there before. No. The protest peacefully. Let me pass the message to government. As soon as we refuse to protest peacefully, there's going to be an organic protest in this country. And when the protest comes out, nobody can stop us any longer. When the protest any longer, but we're going to a protest that nobody can stop us. What happened in Kenya is going to spread the world to happen in Nigeria. We are tired of this government. You keep bribing everyone your way. You want to bribe your way. You don't know where into the government. You want to bribe your way again. I start giving us rights. How much to let you? When you give us rights, I'm going to what I'm going to put with the rights. I'm going to put please go to the book, bring down the first something. That's what we're asking for. You can eat up the rest of the money. Go the first something. The United people can never be defeated. We can never defeat us. We can never just keep restricting us from the this part to take us. Nobody can stop us.
Sorry, do you mind if I speak of something? So you look at him. Hello, may I meet your name, please?
My name is Daudu Grotmi.
Daudu Grotmi.
Yeah.
What do you do, Daudu?
I'm a media person.
Okay.
Yeah.
How important is this end bad governance protest to you? Sorry, how important is this protest to you?
Yeah, it's totally important. It's very important. It's the most important thing right now, because as you can see, the hardship in Nigeria is extremely high. People are literally committing suicide because they cannot afford to feed their families. They cannot afford to, provide for themselves. People are dying in hospitals because there's no bed space. They don't even have bed space in hospitals in Lagos to accommodate people, right? So it's very important at this particular time. The cost of doing business is extremely high. Students are dropping out of school because there's been extreme, fee hike. It's unbearable. So that's why this protest is totally and is utmostly important right now.
Do you think this protest will push the hand of government to effect the changes that you're demanding?
Yeah, we're here to force them. We're not here to. We're here to force them because we're not leaving the streets until they, attend to our demands. Until our demands are met, we're not leaving the streets. So it's definite that they are going to be forced, to do what we want, what the people want, what the people of Nigeria, coming together, no party, no tribe, no religion, coming united. Even some of the people that voted for this government, they are here, they are around us, and they are all here to tell the people that the people are stronger than the people in power.
What would a victory mean to you and to all other Nigerians?
Victory will mean ending bad governance. Like, we have our demands, we have things that we're not just rabble rousers, we're not noisemakers, we're not touts, we're responsible Nigerians, we're intellectuals. We have our demands. We are saying we want a new people-centered constitution in Nigeria that would allow for Nigerians to have a referendum to vote on key issues. That is democracy. We are saying that we want to reduce the cost of governance in Nigeria. We are saying that we want to put a permanent end to bad governance. We are saying that we want good schools. We are saying, very importantly, that we want all public office holders. That would be a key victory for us. When all politicians in Nigeria register their children in public schools. That's what we want, part of our demand. We also want the politicians in Nigeria to use only public hospitals, and we want to put an end to medical tourism, and so on and so forth. Our demands are out there. If you go to endbadgovernance.nigeria.com, you can read through all of our demands, and until the government does it, until we have the benefits of democracy, there's no victory for us, and we're not going to stop. End bad governance is not answers. We have learned, we know their tactics, and as they are playing, we are also playing them too. And we are not going to stop until every Nigerian can live comfortably in Nigeria. We are not going to stop until we in Nigeria, we Nigerians living in Nigeria, enjoy similar life or a better life than even countries across the world who don't have half of the resources that we have, 1/4 of the resources we have. So many countries across the world, they don't have good sunlight. They have earthquake. But what we have, the natural disaster that we have, is the leaders in Nigeria. And we are not going to stop until we end bad governance in Nigeria.
In addition to what my brother has said, I don't discover that our leaders have been dribbling us. It says that they want to feed us. They don't want us to be well fed. So they can manipulate us. They are the system have been manipulated, and especially in this country, they want it to be fed, but not well fed. That they can manipulate us. We are in that system now. When we are making noise, they just tip us. We be silent. Then later we come back again. That is the system that we are using against us. Now it has expired. The Jews, they want to just, okay, when you read that we are building, now it's signing some policies now. That, so by the time we are so gullible to that policies, few minutes will go. Then we will silent. They keep manipulating us. The system of gullibility and manipulation has ended. So we don't want to be fed. We want to be well fed so that it will extend to our families. They don't want any manipulation again. The better feed us. We want to be well fed. We should not feeding us small. What we can come back and manipulate us. What we can do, and this was I've been studying for years. Now the era has ended. Therefore, we are sending this to them. Our leaders live. Open yourself and get
So that is, of course, how people are disappointed, and that is how people are unhappy as well. Of course, what is happening in the country. A lot of actually politicians at the time we think that people don't, like ordinary people don't understand how, of course, their politics is run and how things are done in the country. But when you look at, of course, different people that have been interviewed, someone shows you how stressing the government is, how stressing to be in Nigeria it is. Someone expresses, actually, there is a point someone said that the only natural hazards that they have in Nigeria, they are the bad leaders. And this is true. Very many people in Africa going through. Actually, the key issues actually Nigerians, of course, are putting, of course, down the road to these protests is, of course, the hiked prices of fuel, and of course, the cost of living, rising cost of living. When you talk about rising cost of living, like everything, like for you to survive in a country, everything is, of course, expensive for you to live. When it comes to fuel, corruption that is, of course, that is rampant within, of course, the Nigerian, of course, sector, the Nigerian, of course, police, the Nigerian, of course. The other time I was showing you how Nigerian police is corrupted when it comes to traffic, when it comes to judicial work, like the entire system, the entire sectors of the Nigerian ministries, government ministries, all these people are corrupted. When it comes to the leaders, it is worse. Someone, of course, pointed out there and said that Nigerians want government officials to take their kids, to take their children to study in government schools. They want government officials within Nigeria to use government hospitals. Why is it that they leave government official or I mean government hospitals to the ordinary people? They leave government schools for ordinary people. It's because these are, of course, these the services that are provided in schools and as well as hospitals, they are not that standardized. They are not of good standard. That's why, of course, government officials, they, of course, they avoid these, of course, these government-made projects like schools and hospitals. So someone, of course, pointed out and said that also government officials, ministers within Tinubu's governments, the vice president staff, let's see them now take their kids in these schools. If at all they know that these schools are capable of making Nigerians, of course, educated, making Nigerians get the best education they have to get.
I don't like one. Back to life. They are doing that kind of work. At least, I said this one. Like the last 5 hours. 2 months now. But chief, this one, chief, not really one. Yes, so. Keep on bless you. Yeah. But you don't get Chief will talk once after.
I bet let me tell this guy, make it come this side. He did block the light. He did block the light. They make it this side now. He did block light.
It's very difficult. I know recording. Who are recording? You are blocking.
And the other thing I've seen, of course, with the Nigerian, of course, demonstration, it is it has a lot of similarities with what happened in Kenya, because like it has like nobody like tribe like it is this tribe that is leading, of course, at the demonstration, like it is this kind of a political party that is leading the protests, like it is like it is this type of age, it is this age group that is within this, of course, protesting. Like it is so, it has a lot of similarities with what happened in Kenya. It's non-ageless. It is not based on any of the other of the factors that, of course, normal protests have. When it comes to protesting, it has a lot of similarities with the protesting that was in Kenya. So let's keep watching and see until the end.
Okay, yeah, man, come on, do that,
Share mind about bye. Oh yeah, I want to do
Flavor stuff.
Open the back. Check the battery.
That's what they're following. They're not sure they are going to. They won't follow him. I straight them with them.
But you need to be sharp. You know, be. Only the camera now. One event you see our woman that is seriously. How about what you been looking now? Me, my SFI, but it was a SFI.
Oh, no. No.
Because today they are becoming protect. They will not follow the unimaginable places. You think they are going to follow one way?
As they are going, they are spotting for one crowd. Because they know as they are going, who will be joining them.
They want to do something like you guys will propose. So that's why they want to do it. They will follow one way. Because from that place, you know,
Guys, it's raining over here. If you see me going, you know why.
Are we not protesting? We are not protesting.
We are coming out tomorrow. This is 30 minutes of gold. Tomorrow will be bigger than this. Tomorrow will be bigger than this.
What's one of the pots? Yeah, okay. Oro ní jáde, tọrọ orí ló máa jáde, oro kí jáde lọ́sùn. Please, can you move back? You're blocking me. Can you move back?
We are hungry. We are hungry.
Thank you guys for those that have been watching me from the very first hour. It has been a nice show. Thank you. I think you're seeing now, of course, how different African countries are waking up, of course, to demand their governments, of course, desired, of course, leadership. A lot, of course, is happening in Nigeria. A lot of Nigerians are like they're coming out, of course, to express what, of course, they are going through. So they're going through a lot. Um, they're going through a lot. If you listen very well actually to of course to these people, uh they are putting out a lot of issues when they are moving, a lot of issues they are being, of course, put down by these people. So this, of course, should act as an example to other African countries that have not woken up yet. Sorry to say this, that have not woken up yet. But African presidents, please bring that desired, of course, that desired, uh, 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 bring the desired leadership, service, bring service to people. Stop living the life of the life of your dream, luxurious life, without putting out, of course, policies that can bring development to other people, that can make other people also achieve something in their lives. So guys, for those that have been watching this live, thank you for watching. You have been a poor, of course, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here for all those hours I've been here. I'm being disturbed by rain. I wish I could show you through the window outside. It's raining seriously, and my network is up and down. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to end this show from here. Thank you for watching, and thank you for being here with me. You have been so nice. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. I know we are going to follow up with this protest. I know it's going to be a 10-day protest. We are going to follow. We shall be, of course, updating you every day about this protest. So all what you have to do is subscribe to our YouTube channel, that is Black Hot Fire Network, to all other Black Hot Fire Network channels, that is from Facebook, Twitter, and of course we are also Instagram and also on TikTok. Just subscribe in, follow these pages so that you can be of course so that you can be updated about everything that happens across Africa and outside Africa that is related to the black people. Mosquito, Mr. Hello, Mosquito. Otherwise, you have come when I'm leaving, Mosquito. Hello, how has been your day, Mosquito? You came when I'm leaving, Mosquito, but that is happening. That is what is happening, of course, in Nigeria. So people thought this was a joking thing. Like it was a joking thing. People are posting on social media throughout Nigeria that on 1st August we are going to have, of course, demonstrations or protesting. So like I want to leave, but let me share.
Bros,
So that is what is happening right about now. Let me wait. That is Nigeria, Mosquito, not Kenya. It's Nigeria. I was listening. Oh, you have been listening. That's great, Mosquito. Thank you. Thank you for being here, Mosquito, with me. You have been listening in. I get Mosquito. You even promised me a phone. Mosquito, you even promised me a phone. You how the police is, of course, the police is becoming so violent. I guess some people might die in this because they started, of course, throwing tear gas and other things, live bullets to people. So let's pray for our brothers and sisters in, of course, in Nigeria, because it's becoming terrible. It started in a peaceful way, but it's becoming terrible at the end. It is becoming terrible. This is the first day. Of course, it has been announced that it's going to last for 10 days. 10 days.
Go back, everyone fine. Yeah, I see the car. Wait on. I was there then. I didn't know where. I didn't now see you again. That's why I was coming. I thought that you like leave this security. I think it's fine there. You have to see this.
You boys should leave
I
him.
can have camera inside them.
Yes.
It's immediately just when I set it.
How many places security do you have?
I wanted to speak to the PPR about
Where is it?
he's not even ready to talk. Yeah, CRS.
You see how people are being arrested. You see how people are being arrested. You see how people are being arrested.
That's all I was trying to talk to you. If it is your person, come on, I introduce yourself, and this is my colleague. Let's do something. Because he knows me. I'm the chairman of the
Mr. Jidemi here now. Sorry.
Ṣé o introduce àìkú nítorí àti síbi olè bọ́ pé jẹ́ journalist ni náà síbi olè mọ̀ náà ká ló gbé ID card jáde ní ìpínlẹ̀.
CP knows him. CP knows him very well.
Wọ́n bá ti parí ẹ̀ létà, ojú pa máa detain ẹ̀, ojú pa máa ṣe anything náà.
Bọ̀ bọ́ yẹn drag ẹ̀ bọ́ yẹn drag ẹ̀.
Ó lè máa mọ̀, ó lè máa ti bọ́ ṣọ́ọ̀tì mọ́ sí. Àti mọ́ sí oṣù tó ní ẹ̀ náà.
Èèyàn mi bó ló yẹn lọ.
So now this had killed the market for of course.
What happened?
So now this had killed the market for of course.